Hey, what's up, Disc Golf fam? Matt Jones here with That's Disc Golf, and today we have a package from Climo Disc Golf. I've been expecting this package for a couple weeks now, but we had a bad snowstorm last week, so we lost some time. But these just came in yesterday, and let's take our look at them. So the first disc is the putter. It's called the Champ. It is a 2300. Oh, look, there's a little card in here too. Says, congratulations, you're one step closer to discovering your inner champion. These discs are a piece of King Climo history, a tribute to the past and a symbol of new beginnings. When designing these molds, I drew from countless throws throughout my career, from my first toss as a kid with a frisbee on Bel Air Street, the mid-range is called the Bel Air, to my 9 straight world titles in the 90s and my last major victory in 2015. By supporting Climo Disc Golf, you're adding to your disc golf journey and becoming part of the next chapter of mine. Oh man, I'm a part of Ken Climo's journey. I like that. But this is just a start. So make sure to follow along to see what's next. Your support means the world to me with major gratitude. Major gratitude. I like that. Ken Climo. Discover your inner champion. So yeah, there's his logo. It's got a little silhouette of him. Climo Disc Golf. These discs are made by Discraft, but they are not Discraft discs. Kind of like DGA is not a Discraft disc. I think the Discraft guys will be able to throw them, but again, it won't be a technical Discraft disc. It's his own line of discs. So if you don't know King Climo, check him out. Maybe I'll put a link in to his website so you can go check out. But he holds the record for the most titles. All right, taking a look at this. I didn't get to pick my colors because I bought the pack of 3. It's a beaded putter. Can you see that? Pretty nice bead on it. Not too crazy about the big words prototype across it. I do like the silhouette and the logo, but the words prototype. This is probably going to be, he putted with a KC, an Innova KC AVR, KC Pro AVR. KC meaning King Climo. So this is similar to, it looks similar to that disc. Anyway, we'll throw it a couple times. Like I said, the mid-range is it's called the Bel Air, and it is 5402. So I'm assuming it's going to be straight flying. His go-to mid-range has always been the KC Rock. And I don't have a KC Rock, but it is a beaded mid-range, so I'm assuming this is a lot like that. And there is a pretty large, pretty significant bead on the mid-range. So I'm sure we'll throw it on a couple holes. And then last but not least, the distance driver. And it's called, so the putter's called the Champ, mid-range is called the Bel Air, and this is called the Skyway. I don't know what that has to do. I'm sure someone will explain it, but man, this one feels a little different. Feels a little tacky and almost a little more bendy than the others. So yeah, it's an 11.4 -1.3, and it kind of feels. I'm assuming it's like his Wraith. He has a Wraith that he throws or threw for Innova. I'm thinking it's going to fly like a Wraith. I'm out here at a park in Thibadeaux. This is called the Donner Community Center disc golf course, and we're going to try it out. Man, I sure hope we don't throw it into that. That would be terrible. The hole is over here, but you can see hole number 1 is a par 3. It's 390 feet, so this will be a good hole to throw this on. I'm probably going to let it go on a little hyzer because there's a lot of room to the left, so if I hyzer out, no big deal. There it is, first look and first throws with Climo Disc Golf discs. Okay, it's stable, boys. Certainly stable out of my hand. I'm on the edge of the woods over there. I don't want to turn these over into the bayou over here or whatever this is, slough. So, all right, let's throw the mid-range. Just throw it flat and hard. Oh, I like it. Okay, got a little stability there at the end, but it rode pretty straight. All right, now we're gonna throw the Champ, the putter. It's a little beefy. I'll let it go on a lot of hyzer. But it's definitely a little beefy. All right, so I threw my mid-range and I've thrown the upshot from there. This is where my Skyway landed. I'm gonna throw the putter as an upshot, probably about 125 out. This disc probably flew about 325, but I hyzered out to the left, so see how close we can get. This is the disc I would have started with, a driver. Okay, maybe a little long. Oh no, perfect. Right at the base of the basket. All right, so landed at the base of the basket. You can see my mid-range in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and putt from there. It's about a 35 footer, maybe 40 footer. First real putt with it. You can also see there's some golf greens here. This park has a golf course. It's not technically a course, but has some holes for people to practice on. Okay, it's stable. It's definitely stable. I did hyzer putt it, but certainly felt the stability in it. All right, hole number 2 is 198 feet, par 3. And it is a lot of woods to the right, and a bayou down in there. So definitely want to throw a forehand. I think I'm going to throw the driver on a forehand, the Skyway. Just kind of a flick shot, and then I'm going to throw the mid-range as a turnover. All right, get down quick. Way short. All right, I'm gonna throw, I might sidearm the mid-range as well. Oh man, it did flip a little. That ought to be good, right on the edge. Should be on the edge, have a putt. All right, true South Louisiana fashion. Got the moss hanging out of the oak trees, or whatever trees these are. And we're right on the edge, so try to put this in about 50 feet out. With a backstop, so could run it. All right, hole number 3 is 330 feet. It's a par 3. I don't see it. So I'm assuming it's oh, there it is. Have to look right through the trees here, above where my finger is. Another forehand shot. I think I'm gonna throw the Skyway on a forehand. 330, that's a lot for me on a forehand. Plus we got to swing wide because of this tree, so hopefully it has enough stability. If I hit it hard, it might turn a little. Maybe we'll try to keep it low and let it skip. I like it, if it'll get over. Okay, I'm not terribly mad at it. All right, so we landed about 40, 50 feet short. So I'm gonna kind of step putt this one, aiming to the right of the basket, letting it fade in. Right at the base. It's not quite enough energy. It's a pretty course. Again, there's disc golf, there's golf holes here. They have little tee boxes set up around. You see that white sign there is a tee box. You can see where people have been taking divots with their clubs. All right, we're even through 3. All right, hole number 4 is 315 feet. It's a par 3. And it is up here behind some oak trees with moss hanging from them. Really pretty hole. See if I can zoom in for you a little bit. This is a perfect hole for a hyzer disc. Skyline's probably brand new, not beat in too much, so I'm just going to throw it straight at those yellow flags to the right of the hole. Let's see if we can let it hyzer in there. 315. I like it. Got it a little nose up, which is what I kind of wanted to do. Perfect. We should have a circle's edge putt. You know what? I'm going to throw the mid-range on this one too, just to see, have something to compare it to. Man, really like the mid-range. Didn't quite get the distance, but it flipped, pushed pretty hard, and then faded off at the end. So my mid-range is only about 20 feet short of the driver, and I didn't throw the driver full power, but I did throw it probably 80%, 80-90%. And we got a 33, 34 foot putt for a birdie. Let's see if we can get our first birdie out here. Oh, really like the line. Maybe just a touch too much hyzer. A little wet on this hole. That's a par on number 4. All right, number 5 is 280 feet. It is a par 3, and it has a double Mando. See if you can see that. Mandalorian telling you this is the way. So the hole is right between those trees. See if we can hit the gap. I'm gonna throw the mid-range. It went about 280 last time, so probably gonna throw it fairly hard. A little bit of hyzer, let it flip. Hopefully ride right to it. Oh, a lot of hyzer. But I made the Mando. Let's throw the Skyway for fun. A little turnover line. Little flex line, rather. That ought to beat it in good. Why not throw the putter, huh? See if it'll go 280. A little mud on it. Hope that was mud. Thing is stable. All right, my putter got closer. I'm gonna go ahead and just chunk the mid-range up there. Kind of do a jump putt with it. It's a good opportunity to try a little bit of a anhyzer putt with this Champ putter. The tree's there, so you don't want to take the hyzer line. So maybe throw a little Matty-O style. It stables up quick, y'all. I do have to fish this thing out of the middle of a mossy oak tree. I mean, it is down in the tree. Look at this. Ridiculous. All right, hole number 6, par 3, 300 feet. Straight over the disc golf green. And the basket is straight out there. I think I'm going to throw the mid-range on this one. I don't want to go into the woods, so I think if I hit this even as hard as I could, I'm not getting 300 feet. So two nose up. Man, that thing got a little beefy. I'm gonna try the putter. I'm just gonna throw it straight and hard. If it turns a little, that'd be good. Man, that thing is beefy too. Those discs are probably gonna be right next to each other. Why not throw the Skyline, right? Kind of a spike hyzer maybe. Hope it skips. Edge of the woods. Didn't get it high enough. Kinda as I thought. The putter didn't quite go as far, but it's closer to the hole than the mid-range. So I have to dial this mid-range in. It actually kind of falls between a Buzz and a Malta in my bag, which is good. I may want to add it to the bag to try to have that slot filled. Do a little step putt here, about 75 feet. Good line, just a touch short. We'll settle for another par. All right, hole number 7 is also around 300 feet, 310 feet, and it's right next to the baseball field. I don't know if you can see the basket through the fence. Right there in the center of the screen. So it's gonna be a forehand line around those 2 light poles. So I'm gonna forehand the Skyway. I don't know if you could see, but when I threw it, all my weight was like here instead of over the center of my body. I know sometimes people think it should be on your back leg, but it I don't know. All right, so I burned it over into the ground. Now I've got about 110 feet to the hole. Not mad at that upshot. A little wet out here. They actually got more snow south of where we live, which is uncommon. All right, so number 8 is 260 feet. It is a par 3, and it is straight. You can see the edge of the tennis court there is where it's just to the left of that. So I'm gonna aim right at that with the Champ putter and see if we can get close. I think that's pretty close. Might be our first birdie. All right, so we managed to get pretty close here on number 8. Looks like we'll be under par for this round if we can at least par number 9. So birdie on 8 puts us 1 down. Give that one to the Champ. All right, number 9 is 272 feet. It's par 3, and it is straight as an arrow, right in the middle of the field. I think I'm going to throw both of them. I'll start with the mid-range because I have more room to throw out to the right, and then probably throw the putter as well. So let's throw the Bel Air. Aim just to that, maybe that little pile of gravel to the right of the pin. Hard and flat. It's right where I wanted it. Stayed a little straighter. We're going to be close though. I like it. Let's throw the Champ putter. See if we can top that. Can't get it to flip. It stayed a little straighter on that throw, but that is a beefy putter. I mean, it's not a zone or anything like that, but it's definitely got some stability. All right, a little putt for birdie. Well, that does it for 9 holes of disc golf with the new Climo Disc Golf set, the Skyway, the Bel Air, and the Champ. Overall, not bad discs. I think my philosophy is get you some discs, start throwing them, find out how they fly, and you will learn to adapt for every throw that's out there. Now you need something that you can turn over. I don't know that you're going to turn over any of these, so it made me throw forehand. If you want to force turnovers, like on a shot where the green or the fairway is going from left to right, you're probably going to want something with a little less stability, a little understable. I don't know that you're going to do that with this. I didn't try it on a lot of anhyzer, So we may do that, do some field testing with it as well. But overall, they're pretty stable, or at least neutral to stable. Nothing super overstable. Maybe the putter's just a little beefy, a little more beefy than I'm used to. So, but that's my overall review. I like the discs. I think at least the mid-range may make my bag. We'll see. I'm definitely not going to switch putters. Not to this putter. If I switch putters, it'll probably be the Kratos. But Skyway, I like it. Look forward to seeing what else Climo puts out this year in his line of discs. Maybe we'll pick those up and field test those too. But thanks for watching That's Disc Golf. This is Matt Jones out at Donner Community Center, or Donner Community Park in Thibadeaux, Louisiana. Went 2 down through 9. It's a pretty decent course. It's a little wet right now with the snow melting from last week. It's pretty wet, but overall it's a nice course. You might would have to compete with some regular golfers out here, as they've got tee boxes and regular golf greens. So anyway, thanks for watching That's Disc Golf. Have a good one.